A tale of destiny unfolds. Red-haired twins are born in God Valley. A legendary friendship between Rocks and Harald is shattered. Hello, everyone. This is your narrator, bringing you the complete story breakdown for the latest chapter. We've taken extra care to get the dialogue just right, so you can fully immerse yourselves. Let's dive in. We begin with Yamato and the others, turning to leave after paying their respects at the hero's grave. Carved into the tombstone are the words, Kozuki Moria. The narration solemnly states, "Here lies a pirate of justice," emphasizing that this hero was in fact a pirate. This confirms it's Moria himself. But why the name Kozuki? That remains a profound mystery in this chapter. The main story begins. We see the Roger pirates. Roger himself, his mustache now longer, is slouching and looking utterly dejected. Scopa says to Rayleigh, "Roger's been like this ever since the two of you had that talk in the captain's quarters." We flash back to that secret conversation between Roger and Rayleigh. It turns out that during a previous battle, Roger noticed Shakky looked ill and has been worried sick ever since. Rayleigh then confesses, "During that fight, I received a letter from her. The letter simply said, 'Come and get me, Shakky.'" Roger asks, "Aren't you even a little interested?" Rayleigh replies, "It'd be a lie to say I'm not, but I don't want to be tied down." Roger slams his fist, "But I want to be!" Back in the present, a fire ignites in Roger's eyes. He declares, "Plunder is the heart of a pirate. I've decided. We're going to Pirate Island to get Shakky back." He continues, shouting to his crew, "Even if it's on Rock's own island, the opportunity is the same for everyone." This line seems to be a deliberate callback to the God Valley incident, hinting that Shakky was also there. Roger yells for some food, and the crew's cook, Marcus, says it's all ready. Now, we jump to Mary Juice. A young Saint Figarland Garling is reporting to the five elders about God Valley. Garling reports, "The island is rich with resources, and I found something incredible. Something I'm certain that person will be overjoyed to see." He then strongly recommends that the competition in 2 years be held in God Valley. Outside Shakky's bar, a massive line of pirates has formed. Some who caused trouble are now stuck doing manual labor. It's a clip joint through and through. Inside, Shakky is serving a few pirates from the North Blue. Her service is terrible. Food? We're out. She passes off cheap rum as high-class whiskey, but the pirates are so smitten they don't even care. Just then, Shakky notices Rocks D. Xebec staring at her with a goofy, love-struck expression. She teases him, "You're smiling, but your heart isn't open to me. That makes a girl lonely, you know. It's frightening, isn't it? A woman's intuition." Rock snaps, "Shut up! This is a top-tier secret." A voice chimes in, "A woman is definitely involved." Another adds, "Look how happy he is. He might even have a kid by now." Suddenly, the Roger pirates burst in. "Here for Shakky!" Rocks and Roger immediately start arguing. Rocks yells, "This is my territory, Roger!" Roger retorts coolly, "Shakky's bar has a no-fighting rule. Besides, you didn't even wait in line, you wild boar." Rocks fumes, "There's a long line outside." Roger laughs, "Not anymore. We knocked them all out. There's literally no one in line now." Shakky quietly asks Roger, "Is Rayleigh here?" Roger replies, "Nah, he wasn't feeling well, so he's sleeping on the ship." What a Zorro-like excuse! Gloriosa then runs over and hugs Roger, exclaiming, "I'm joining your crew today." Roger pushes her off. "I told you no. One look at you and a man's heart would leap out of his chest. Shakky is different, of course." Gloriosa pouts, "That's no fun. I could be different too. You've got to love the romances of the older generation. It's so much fun." Roger, trying to find Whitebeard for a drink, mutters to himself, "Why didn't that guy Rayleigh come?" Meanwhile, on the ship, Rayleigh is alone, softly singing Binks's Sake. Back at the bar, Shakky suddenly collapses. All the pirates rush to catch her, but Gloriosa screams at them to stay back. The narration adds that according to Shakky's rules, since they were all patrons of her bar, fighting on the island was forbidden. Even with all these powerful pirates together, no major conflict broke out. But once they hit the high seas, it would be a different story. And a shot of Roger's side profile here looks exactly like Ace. We are now in Elbaph. A fierce battle is raging between Rocks D. Xebec and King Harald of the Giants. Prince Loki and Hadrudin watch from the forest, stunned by the sheer power of the shockwaves. The two giants' Haki-infused blades collide with tremendous force. They are evenly matched, and after a brutal exchange, both are covered in wounds. Rocks screams, "You're being used by the world government, you fool!" Harald hesitates, thinking to himself, "Do I really have to kill my friend to achieve this?" Rocks roars, "The world government just wants the giant race as a military tool. They'll enslave our people as soldiers. What will be left of our warrior pride then?" But Harald argues back, "Our history as warriors is a violent one. For an Elbaph that now seeks peace, that history has become a chain. We see flashes of countries that live in fear of giants." He tells Rocks, "No matter how foolish the celestial dragons are, they hold the power to let Elbaph join the world." Rocks cuts him off and sends him flying with a mighty blow. "Our friendship ends here. I will never ask you to join me again." Harald, equally furious, declares, "As a king, I will not gamble the lives of my people." The narration tells us the battle had no winner. The two would not meet again for a long time, until the day of that incident. Afterward, a young Loki is seen waiting by the coast, searching for news of Rocks in the papers every day. Ida, Hadrudin's mother, approaches him gently. "Loki, my dear, Rocks isn't coming back." Loki shouts, "Shut up, old woman!" She offers, "Would you like some juice?" It seems Loki might have developed feelings for Ida, which would make her eventual death all the more tragic for him. The final page. The time is 39 years ago. The place is West Blue, God Valley. A woman is seen pushing a stroller down the street, capturing everyone's attention. The woman says their names are Shanks and Shamrock. The two twin babies look identical. Both have their arms and neither has a scar. She points, "Judging by their position in the womb, the quiet one on the left is Shamrock. The happy one on the right is Shanks." The chapter ends here. No break next week. That was the full story for chapter 1158. Stay tuned for a more detailed analysis once the chapter is officially released.